Hi guys, this is the continuation and final part of Nigerians Speak Queen English. Based on the feedback we've gotten, we decided to break it up into two. And please don't forget to leave us a comment on YouTube if you're enjoying this episode. If this is of value to you, go ahead and leave us a comment. Go ahead and subscribe, like our page, and also leave us a comment on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, as well as on your podcast app, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks for being here and enjoy. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Lost Lagosians, a podcast covering topics about Lagosians, Nigerians, and Africans in diaspora, as well as trending topics and challenges of Africans living outside Africa. I'm your host, Brother Mike. I've got with me my regular partner in crime, Shope. Hi, Shope. How are you doing today?
Hey, Brother Mike. I'm doing good. And today's going to be a lovely one because we have a special guest here with us from the bottom of my heart.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, we're excited to have her here. And let's get it.
Yeah, no, thank you, Mr. Thank you for being here.
So one thing that I noticed, like even when I even talk to people at home, from being in America, is everybody thinks when you come to America, there's a fast track to success. In actuality, there isn't because of how the system is. But you could do the fast track way where you get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. Drugs and all kinds of stuff. And then you look like you're rich at home, but you actually are like putting your life in danger every single day. I would definitely encourage people not to go that route. Yes, when you come here, it's going to be a little slower. Because we wanted to do everything right. And yes, it took us a long time, but we made it to the point where everything we do now, it's legal. Nobody can track us down and say, oh my God, 20 years ago, you did this, you hurt somebody, you stole from this, you do that.
Right.
Follow the system. They're a little faster track. It's a lot easier if you have somebody to help you. We didn't. So a lot of things we have to kind of fend for ourselves and figure out what works for us and what doesn't. In America, it's harder. The last thing you want to do is come to America and make enemies with Americans, because that will make your life a lot harder. So the goal is to find the good Americans, that are your friends, not people that just want to help you spend what you make, people that want to help you succeed. So you can be better. Those are the kind of people that you want to have around you. People that want to make you better, not people that want to make you turn you into a criminal or turn you into someone that has been here for 50 years and you have nothing because you lived your life on the run and into some crazy stuff. So
Tara, let me ask you, let's just pivot a little bit. Can you tell us about the way that your mindset is? How does that connect you to Nigeria, the way we are raised? The awesome mentality, the know the right and wrong. The things our parents taught us. Especially remember when we both grew up in our grandma's house. Mama raised us. So the awesome mentality, the stuff that we do, how we had to go there and hawk the street and sell this stuff and all that. So can you talk about that for us a little bit?
So, I remember growing up where, they always say, if you want something, ask for it, don't take it.
Right.
And what's the worst? For me, and then over the years I added, what is the worst someone's going to tell you? No. But at least you ask instead of taking. When you take stuff and then there's no more trust, nobody's going to want to help you when you take it because you feel like it's there and you just want to take it. So always ask. So that's one of the things that I've always done. I've always asked people, hey, is it okay? If I do this, or can you help me? You ask for help. If you need something, not everybody can help you, but you'll be surprised how many people can point you to the right direction. So I learned to always ask for help. And I still do that even with my job. I still have to learn to do that. It's kind of like a daily process. It has to be embedded in your daily routine. You call them, hey, dude, I'm having this problem and that problem. Can you help me? Helping people doesn't necessarily, for them helping you doesn't necessarily mean that they have to give you something. Sometimes it's just word of advice. Sometimes you're just talking and a lot of people can't even give you the best advice. It's just sometimes you listening to yourself talk and then the light bulb goes off. You're like, oh, yes, that is what I need to do. So back to, my basics, back to what we learned is always ask for help and always be willing to help people. You'd be surprised how many people I've helped in the past that has come back, to help me in the present. I mean, it's amazing the little good that you do, just tiny thing that you don't even think about comes back, and then it repays itself like 1,000 folds. So be willing to help people, for good reasons, because you're helping them doesn't mean you expect something. I never do something and expect anyone to do anything for me. Yeah. If I do something for you because I want to do it and I can do it. And then hopefully if I need something sometime, if you can, you help me. And if you can't, it's okay. There are no expectations. So I kind of grew up that way. Ask, for anything. And my parents always, because Nigerians were big on the Bible. They always say, "Ask and you shall receive," and they're like, "Seek and you shall find." And those things are real. It's true. Always ask. Don't take. Do not take anything that isn't yours, because it will never stay. Yeah.
Is that cause you're a natural, like a good person? I mean, the qualities you've identified are just qualities of good people.
It's just,
in general,
it could be, but it could also be the upbringing as well too. Like, you, like, your parents will always say certain things, but as you get older, you also pick up certain things, and you realize certain things. You see things around you, and you can make your assessment based on those things. Like, I'm one of those people. Someone can come and tell me, "Oh, this person is bad. They're this, they're that." I don't listen to that. I make my own judgment, my own assumptions. I make my own assessment. I look at that person from my eyes, from my point of view, and then I decide if I think they're good, they're bad, or they're ugly, or whatever their character is. I make my own. I don't let people decide what someone else is to me or what someone should be to me.
And the world opens up to you too. The world opens up to you.
It does.
With that kind of mindset. Yeah.
You'll be surprised what will open up, what people you meet. I've met so many people in my life that I didn't even think I would ever meet. They've made a huge impact in my life. People came through for me when I needed help, and I didn't even know that they were still there in my life. I thought, I was alone, because one of the big things that coming to this country and being, an African is we're used to having a huge family, lots of people around us, and then you're here in America, you're isolated. That is inevitable. That's one thing you're never going to get away from, except if all your family in Nigeria is here. You're always going to feel that little isolation. It's going to creep in every day. It gets worse even in the holidays. So, you have to learn to be good. Good, brings out good. It may not be today. It could be 10 years from now. It could be for your children. So.
No, very, very good. No, thank you for that. That's very interesting. I like how you put that. So as we're wrapping up, do you have any final thoughts or final words for our audience?
Well,
something to take away.
Yeah, I would say, so I know like a lot of people have people here in America, we're here. And you guys have to understand, America isn't easy. We're facing the same thing as it is in Nigeria as well. Cut us some slack.
Some people won't agree with that.
Cut us some slack. We have America is the bill system, as in, if you want to live here or have a good life, or at least be warm in your house, you have to pay your bills. So they have to understand we have to pay bills. Just because we get paid doesn't mean all our money has to go home. We have
I like that.
We have to take care of us. I learned a long time ago that if I don't take care of me, no one else will. So let us take care of us. When we are good and we are happy and we're healthy, you over there, you will be happy and healthy as well, because we will be more willing to take care of you. The whole pressure in people, knock it off, okay? We know you're there. We understand. We will take care of you, but we can't take care of you when we're dead.
Wow, that's a mouthful. No, thank you so much. That's really, really good advice. I think it's true. And I agree with everything you say, because
well put.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't respect yourself, if you don't value yourself,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't look after yourself, nobody else will.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
nobody
you need to
will.
take care of number one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. It's like flying when you get on the plane and they're like, "Oh, you have a kid with you and the oxygen mask deployed." They tell you to put yours on first
yeah, and
because if you can put yours on first, they can help somebody else. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
mean, exactly. And one other thing, I mean, that I want to add with people that are planning on coming to America, keep an open mind. Don't have a closed mind. When your I mean, when your mind and your heart is open, I mean, there's so much opportunity, so many things that you will see,
Right.
so much. I mean, people will come to you and people will love you. Don't be closed and don't act mean and hateful and evil. I mean, I've seen a lot of Nigerians, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, you have to be open to a lot of things, and you'll be surprised what you can accomplish, just by being
Mm-hmm.
open minded. Even before you say
Mm-hmm.
anything, just keep your mind open. And everybody has their own opinion. You have to learn to respect people's opinion. I mean, it is
Mm-hmm.
to each his own. You can decide you want to be blue today, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with being
Right.
blue. If the color suits you, it's okay. I like to be.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I like to be shiny purple. That's just me.
yeah. So, want to thank you for being on here. Looks like you have so much that you want to, kind of on your mind there, and I think we'd really like to have you on again. We'd like to have this as an
I believe we
ongoing.
have so much
Yeah.
to talk about, and so other
Yeah.
aspect of it,
No problem.
we
Anytime.
can do it
Yeah. I mean,
again.
you just let me
Yeah.
know. Yeah, definitely.
We'd really love to. Would love to. Shope, do you want to take us out and wrap up the show?
Now, basically, I'm glad that Mr. is here with us to join us and speak with us and in the audience and get you people informed about what's going on here in the states. So we're just glad she's here, and hopefully she join us again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This was fun. This was a lot more fun than I anticipated. So I'm glad. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for being on here again. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being on. I like that bit where we talked about the language
Mhm.
and whatnot. That was really, really fascinating.
Yeah.
And obviously, we talked about how to survive in the system. So thank you guys for listening. Please, we're now on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube at Los Lagosians. We are also on podcasts wherever you get
And
your
don't forget to
podcasts.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe on YouTube, hit the like button, and then leave a comment. And if you're on iTunes or Google or Stitcher podcast, you can also leave a comment and subscribe as well. We recently launched our Facebook page, so we have a Facebook page now. It's Lost Lagosians at Facebook, and we also have an Instagram page. It's Lost Lagosians at Instagram, and we're always on Twitter, Lost Lagosians as well. Thank you for listening, and be safe out there. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.